Hi everyone, my name's Alon Baker-Ali. I'm president of BSU here on campus.
And my name's Aaliyah Henderson, or everyone calls me Z, and I'm the vice president this year.
And my name is Mr. Smith, and I am the advisor of the BSU Club.
And then, go ahead.
And today we wanted to invite you all into our meeting and just share with you why BSU is important to us and why we feel like it's important to have a BSU club on our campus. And then at the end, we'll be previewing some of our Black History Month activities coming up in February.
So to start off, I just want to say that I've been a part of BSU since I was a freshman here on campus. And honestly, at first, I just kind of joined because it was the thing to do, because obviously I'm a student of color and there weren't many clubs that I was interested in. So I joined, and I honestly feel like it's just given me kind of more of a sense of inclusion on campus, because our campus is so big, and just having that small group of students that even look like me has been really helpful.
Yeah, for sure. Going off of what Ilan said, I've also been in BSU since freshman year. And when I joined freshman year, I thought it was super okay, other Black people, let me join the club. That just seemed like the right thing to do. And obviously parents pressuring you into it. But as you go along and as you get involved with the club, it really is your small little community, and it really is your small little family. And it's just a very open and welcoming space that a lot of people I know we've had small club members show up here and then, but I feel when people come, you just feel included and you feel happy and you feel oh, I should be here and this is the place that I should be. And you just feel so open to express what you feel, especially today. There's so many things going on that you need a space to share and you need a space to feel welcomed and all of your opinions being valid. And I think that's kind of what I've seen in club in the past couple of years.
Adding on to what Zelia had just said, I think another great benefit of our BSU is meeting other Black students. I don't have many other Black students in my own classes, so until I met this club and was involved in this club, I didn't have any other students that I could really relate with, or who would understand where I was coming from and certain things. So I think that's another really great benefit of BSU, is meeting other Black students.
I think also it goes back to the aspect of staff, and we were just talking about this before, but it is so important to see the staff we have on campus that is here to support you, especially if you are a student of color. It's really hard sometimes to reach out to people because you're oh, I don't know if they're going to understand my struggles or understand where I'm coming from. But as you see in the meeting, we have a solid group of people here that you can always go to, and you can always feel okay, they're going to know what I'm talking about because they're involved with these issues, if that makes sense.
Speaking of staff, I'll jump in. If for those of you who don't know me, I'm Miss Carr or Miss Brown, depending on how old you are, because I did get married somewhere in between. I am an assistant principal here, and I am just so excited to be a part of this group. I've learned so much about our Black community on campus and how I can support them, and I look forward to meeting more students. I'd love to see more students in this group. It is a very intimate group, and there are conversations where everybody gets vulnerable, and I really enjoy that probably the most of anything else, because it's such a small space to be able to open up on how you feel about being on campus and even about being off campus right now.
And to segue into what Ms. Brown said, my name is Bianca Kimsey. I'm one of the school psychologists here at San Marcos High School. The one thing I love about BSU is it's such a positive, warm, safe experience that we're able to kind of share, our issues and experiences with one another. We're so inclusive. We could bring any student in from different backgrounds. We just want to get to know you. There's a huge sense of community and belonging in this group. So from whatever background you come from, you will meet a friend through this club. I just love coming to share so that I have, to hear, get the pulse of what's going on in the community, but then also I enjoy all these students and I just want them to be successful and hear how they're doing at this school. So it's a great opportunity.
And to add on to Miss Kimsey, when she's talking about the pulse of the kind of school climate, I feel like that's one of the things that being advisor at BSU has helped me with is, I'm not always aware of everything that, students are experiencing. And through the conversations that we have, it's made me more aware as a teacher, not just for the Black students on our campus, but other students of color to be more aware of what they might be experiencing, being sensitive to that, and also bringing up some of those issues within like my English curriculum, even in, you know, my class. And just touching like on the community aspect, like in BSU, I've had been a part of some of like the deepest, most meaningful conversations, but this is also the club where I like laugh probably the most and the hardest throughout the day. So it's just the whole spectrum of emotions, and I get just as much out of it, I feel like, as students do.
And going off of that, it's not just a club for like stuff that happens to the Black community. We've talked about stuff from like Black Lives Matter all the way to like college acceptance and guidance and stuff like that. So it's not just for students of color to express their issues and stuff like that. It's for whatever we need. It's just our community, and we feel comfortable talking to each other about anything.
It really is about building your support system. And like, I can say that I've met so many people through BSU through the like 3 years that I've been involved that I still talk to today, like past people who are involved. And it really is about building that support system and building people that you know are always going to be able to be behind you and like give you that push, whether it be like the staff or be like fellow students. And I think that's super vital, especially in high school. And it's like there's so many different paths and so many directions you can take. It's really nice to like have people behind you who are like, okay, like you're free to make those decisions and kind of help you guide you.